When we read in the Constitution, I'm going to go back over it right now. We're going to go over the Article 4 of the Constitution, which constitutes boards and commissions. And this particular article is very important, so I want you to really go over this and go over this and go over this and go over this. Those of you that is in the state of Georgia, Article 4 describes the constitutional boards and commissions. This article consists of 7 sections describing 6 boards and commissions and their powers. Section 1 deals with the creation of a public service commission to regulate utilities. So the public service commission that regulates your water, that regulates your light, your gas. If the gas prices is high, that's when, as a collective, that's who you deal with as a force. That's when you know your rights. Okay? And then Section 2 created the State Board of Pardons and Paroles. That's when collectively you put in demands of things to be changed, of sentences to be changed, of prison and the way they're running prison to be changed by the way of the law, to be inside the law, not to just talk about it. And you got people who's pulling you here and pulling you here and getting you money so you can embrace them and you can give them money so they can act like they're doing something, and they're not telling you about the law. If you do not know the law, you are outlaws. You are out of the law. If you do not know the law and teach your children the law, you are reckless. You are clueless. There is a way of getting things done. Why do you think there is a proportion greater what they call blacks? You're not black, so you're walking around here saying you're black, so you're saying block me from the truth, and you're being blocked because this is you're calling your life into existence. You're doing things. Now, we're talking about the Constitution. We're talking about how you can be a part of governing your life and not being just in the wind, not rooted. So now we're talking about Section 2, created a state board and pardons parole. Section 3, institute a state personal board. And Section 4, created the State Transportation Board in sections where the state transportation, you can tell them what you want if you in the law, if you're governing yourself. But the leadership that we have today will not teach you how to govern yourself. This is why we have a new change of guards, new leadership. This is why the women will be able to lead their children that they created and collectively become that force, that unit, that community, that umat. Section 5 and 6 are responsible for Veteran Service Board and the Board of Natural Resources. Now we're talking about natural resources. A Board of Natural Resources that's in the law. So if they find this oil, or if they find this gold or silver or any type of natural resources, right? Even the air is a natural resource. Gas is a natural resource. These things, we are not into that because these people, these black leadership came in to claim that they were doing something and they wasn't doing anything. But keeping you from the law, keeping you from your true self. We are the civilizers. We are the original people. We are the origin. And we must get into the law to govern ourselves. So those who hurt us physically, or try to attempt to hurt us, or ensnare us, or trap us, we by the law will get them back. And we will use the law to fight our battles. Not the Lord, L-O-R-D, but the L-A-W, the law. And this is why we are not taught the law. So those people who want to be leaders, so they can sit up and use hate, because that's what they was programmed in the processing center that they call schools of your elementary, your middle school, your high school, and your college or college. They give you what they call hate by way of what they call friendly competition. Friendly competition leads to you win and you lose, or you're less and you're not. Now scientifically, yes, there are people who have recessive genes, but that recessive genes can qualify them to do things that someone without the recessive gene. So there's balancement, but only those who know the truth, which is Al-Haq, can put it in, and those were the Elohim and the children of the Elohim, which is now giving you the answers to all the things that should not be. So we just read the Constitution, the state constitution, and I'll be right back.